out of the way. And, yeah.
Perfectly predicted, sir. Like we said, aggro Mage right now against Druid, and that's what you love to see in your mulligan.
Yeah.
3 7-drops on a rat. 2 Ancient of Lures in the Dr. Boom. Here for L0rinda side, Unstable Porter, Frostbolt, and Mad Scientist. Actually, his hand, you keep it all, in my opinion. This hand, you throw it all away. Kept the rat. Wow. Crane didn't mulligan hard for Wild Growth and Innervate, managed to get both. Kept the Wrath because he knows he's going up against the aggro Mage. Perfectly played right there.
I would have kept the Mage as well. It's a Mage. I would have kept the Wrath as well.
Yes. All right. Now he threw away the Frostbolt, I believe. Ended up with a Rag and a Piloted Shredder of his own. Now, do you turn 1 Piloted Shredder right here?
Yeah. I mean, it's aggro Mage, so I'm going to try to get board presence. And whatever he drops down, I want to be able to take care of. And he threw away his Frostbolt, which I think he's going to regret in about a second.
Yeah, I definitely think he will. Now, at this point, you're questionable. You don't know if you want to. Mad Scientist seems to be the automatic play for L0rinda. You may have wanted to go for Unstable Portal. There's not much that would have helped, but if you get a Wolf Rider, hey, you're at least able to take it out. But that's a 1 in 1 shot, 1 in 500 and something shot. So very limited way to be able to deal with it.
Did you say 500?
500 and something cards out now.
Are they really?
Yes.
Why? Why
Right
is
around
that?
500. There were 400 and something in the original set, 100 in GBG, and 60 something between the 2 expansions.
All right, the point I was trying to make was Blackrock Mountain, but yes!
Yes, Blackrock Mountain has on to the amazing onslaught of cards that are in Hearthstone. So, again, both guys going face, no trading going on. We have 2 rats. 2 rats to be able to clear both minions if that's what he chooses to do. And go face. I do appreciate this. Do you put 1 damage into the
Mad
Scientist? I do.
I wouldn't, because you don't want him to have more reason to trade in as Mad Scientist. Because we saw before he was running Counterspell, right?
Yep.
He was running Counterspell, and look at your hand.
Yeah.
So you want to be able to remove a threat. So you don't want to give him any more reason to run into the Scientist than he has right now.
Very true. And the horrible thing for Crane, there's not much that he's going to want to give up. Oh, wow. For L0rinda, that really almost could not have gotten any worse. It's going to Unstable Portal. See if he pulls off Portal. Wow. We started off the day with a Mad Bomber Warrior deck in Coma, and we end up with a Mad Bomber in L0rinda's hand. And he's going to play that right now. 1. Oh!
And
it is
Counterspell.
All right. So Zombie Chow automatically play. Go ahead and do you even take the chance to lose one of your spells? And if you do, which one do you want to lose?
Wrath.
Lose the Savage Roar.
Think so?
Yeah, I agree. Wrath is going to be able to draw you cards.
But he could have Wrath, knowing it's Counterspell and hoping it's Counterspell, and then he would still have room to hero power, and he could have gotten rid of the Mad Bomber if it wasn't Counterspell. And if it was Counterspell, he could have still put 1 damage into him, forcing him to trade in his Mad Bomber.
But with Savage Roar, had it not been Counterspell, he could have just done the 2 damage to the face and killed him.
That's true.
So either way,
I can see Counterspell.
And at this point, you're very happy you kept Wrath, and hey, you just got another Savage Roar. So you have a swipe right here. You can hero power the Mad Bomber down. Let's see what the... All right. So you Wrath, go ahead and draw a card. Yep, and then you run the Zombie Challenge, the Loot Hoarder, keep yours alive. There you go. All right, now both players are starting to run low on cards. We have a Piloted Shredder and a Savage Roar in hand for Crane, and Rag, Flame Cannon, Arcane Intellect, and Flame Waker for...
But he has nothing to... Oh,
his Arcane Intellect.
And Arcane Intellect.
And Flame Cannon. I believe Arcane Intellect probably is a better play here. You want to say Flame Cannon for somewhere where you really need the reach. Just doing Arcane Intellect, you have a 50-50 chance to be able to take out the Zombie Chow between your Loot Hoarder and him. So, and maybe you even trade the Loot Hoarder in first, get a different secret altogether, something cheaper so that you can still pay if he has. And he has the Wizardry. Yeah, I believe Flamewalker, Arcane Intellect is the play.
So let's see where it shall land and what he shall draw.
And it looks to still be thinking between...
Whether he wants to ping it.
Yes. which is scary. You don't. All right, there you go. You don't really want to play the Flame Waker without getting some type of value on it. And of course, very first dagger. I don't know if it's a dagger. What we're going to call the Flame Wakers.
It's a spike because look at his
Fire
arms.
spikes. The fire spike. The fire spike goes straight into Zombie Chow, healing L0rinda back up to 21. And Crane goes ahead and Hero Powers brings him back down to 20, plays a pile of the Shredder. Has a BGH as an answer for whenever this rag comes out, which may very well be this turn. However, the Flame Cannon being double Mana Worm, Flame Cannon, and Sorcerer's Apprentice? Yeah. Double Mana Worm, you can Sorcerer's Apprentice and Flame Cannon. You start flooding the board, which is going to give the Druid problems. If he manages to continue to keep this up, continue to flood the board this way, Crane's going to be in a really tough spot moving forward, especially with no sets of combo pieces and Emperor Thorson to make a wombo combo.
Oh,
Doomsayer, the worst.
that's sad.
Oh. You could see Crane instantly apologizes.
Times like this, we
for
wish
that.
we had webcams so we could watch the face of
Yeah, the
And
heartbreak.
not
for-
only that, but when he did it, both of the flame spikes hit Doomsayer as kind of a little taunt, as
Yeah.
you can't kill me.
Yep. And yeah, didn't even go face. So now he gets the 4/4 body out. Crane in a much better spot than he was before that Doomsayer popped out. But the sequencing for that play, you had to do that. You had to go ahead and play the Mana Worms first. And the Sorcerer's Apprentice you could have waited for because you had the mana regardless. So Rag is going to hit the board. What is Rag going to hit? Rag does take care of the Azor Drake. There's Cenarius. There is a BGH. Crane gets down right away. And what is he going to do? Oh, Emperor Thorson gets himself an 8 mana Cenarius. It's a great setup right there. Now, for L0rinda, he has an unstable portal. He has an Azor Drake. He's a mirror entity.
I think I would go with unstable just to see what you get first, and make some decisions based on that. Either that or let's see. He hasn't played any fireballs, so he could Drake and hope for a fireball. He played both, Flame Cannon. He played the first one. He played one Flame Cannon.
Looks like the game itself might have frozen. Both players, neither one of them having an end turn sequence. Neither player able to make a move. No rope burning. Crane played Emperor Thorson and used BGH to take out Rag.
Yeah, and we're getting PMs.
And let's see.
Tell me we'll restart.
We'll give it another minute, see if it comes up, but oh,
Back up.
we are back up and running. Oh,
Did
it
he
looks
miss out
like
a turn?
L0rinda missed out on a turn.
Oh.
Oh, wow. L0rinda missed out on a turn.